wondered where the idea of catching this came from? Well, Joel Silver introduced the idea of the ultimate Frisbee game in the year 1967 to the Columbian High School Student Council from Maplewood, New Jersey, USA. 1969, the first game was played in a parking lot using a 1-0 disc. And the first and second set of rules was written by the group of Joel Silver and Buzz Hellfire in the year 1970. The best part about the Frisbee game is that the starting cost of play is very low. We will only be needing the field and the disc.
These are the following rules in playing Frisbee. Rule number 1. The thrower is only allowed to throw the disc in a span of 10 seconds, and failure to pass on the disc means a loss of possession. Rule number 2. Running with the disc is not allowed. After catching the disc, 3 run steps and pivoting are only allowed. Rule number 3. If the disc is caught by both of the teams, the offensive player gets the possession of the disc. Rule number 4. Inbounds. If the disc is inbound, when a teammate receives the disc inside the playing field, a turnover happens when the disc lands out of bounds and when a player fails to catch the disc. Rule number 5. Frisbee is a non-physical contact sport. Contact that is dangerous or affects the play is a foul. Rule number 6. The defender may guard or mark the thrower closer than a disc diameter, and the thrower may not be defended by 2 defenders. Rule number 7. The first team that makes 15 goals within 90 minutes wins, but noted that the time can be changed depending upon the level of play.
So here are the basic skills of playing Ultimate Frisbee. The first one is the throw. We have different kinds of throw. The first one is the forehand or the flick. It's the easiest and most commonly used throw because of its natural way of movement. Do this by putting the 4 fingers on the cup of the disc and the thumb on top. The second one is the backhand throw. This is the most efficient way of throwing since it uses the least amount of energy in passing. To do it, put 2 fingers under the disc and your thumb on top of it. And the last one is the hammer. This kind of throw is useful when someone is marking you hard and nearing the end of the stall count. In doing this, pretend that you are throwing an axe by holding the disc with the pointer and the middle finger as the inner side of the disc and the thumb on the other side, which is somewhat the same as the flick. And the second basic skills in playing Ultimate Frisbee is the catch or the catching. We have the first one, the two-handed catch. It uses both hands in catching the disc. It is used when throws are below the knees, just above the head, or those that are just a foot in either side of the body. We have different variations of two-handed catching. The first one is the pancake. The pancake is when catching with the palms facing each other. The second one is the ring catch. It is used when the disc is well above the head or low around the ankles. Aside from two-handed catch, we also have the one-handed catch. It is used when two-hand catch is very impossible to use. One-hand catch is used when the disc is around the ankles, well above the head, or far to either side.